I'm working through a large transaction I've referenced in the last couple of videos that I've shot. One of the things that we're trying to do as we negotiate the lease is prioritize what items are most important for us to negotiate and when, which items are nice to haves and which items are giveaways. And the way I think about this is that it really should fall into three buckets or three priorities, right? What types of items will definitely impact the way you operate and how you function in the space? What items will impact the financial obligations associated with that lease, and then what items may impact some future contingency down the line? So a couple of examples, right? Who is going to build out the space? How is it going to be designed? And when is the space going to be delivered? Those are all important items that will definitely impact your ability to get into the space, your ability to occupy it the way you want, and on time. So, whether who's responsible for designing the space, who's responsible for constructing the space, what are the time frames for delivering those design specifications, what are the time frames for delivering the finished construction. From a financial standpoint, basic stuff. How much is it going to cost for rent? How much is it going to cost for operating expenses? Is there a security deposit involved? And what is it going to cost to build the space, and who's going to pay for it? Is it a landlord tenant improvement allowance? Is it something that the tenant is going to be paying for out of pocket? Just defining those items and understanding how that fits as well. Then third are items that not necessarily going to impact you day one, but maybe could have an impact on something down the road. If something goes wrong inside the space and there's an insurance claim that needs to be made, right? Pipe breaks or something of that nature. Or if you need to put the space in the sublease market, what are your rights to go ahead and market that space for sublease? So those aren't things that are definitely going to happen, but might impact your operation at some point during the lease term. They're all important items, and clearly as either the landlord or the tenant, you want to make sure that you have as many favorable terms in the document as you can. But it's important to get together as a team, establish what are our priorities, what are the most important things for us, and then how do we go ahead and get those, and what are we willing to give on? And sometimes those are tough conversations to have, but they're important, and it helps move the document through the process and get to a signed conclusion, which is what we're all trying to work for.